Hello students, hope you all are good and doing well. We are making this video to show you that how can we use virtual lab through your computer system at your home. So first thing which comes into the mind, that what is the virtual lab? So virtual lab provides remote access to labs in various disciplines of various engineering departments or science departments. So now the second question is how we can use it through our system or laptop. So to use the virtual lab tool, you just go to the address bar or Google the virtual lab. By clicking this, you can find vlab.co virtual labs. So click on the virtual lab and you will get the MHRD website of virtual labs. By dragging down, you can see the various branches here, and you have to click the Electronics and Communication Engineering department, because you are going to do the experiment of basic electronics engineering lab, and this lab is under the Electronics and Communication department. So whatever is your branch, you have to click the Electronics and Communication here. So by clicking this, you can see the various labs in the Electronics and Communication department, and in this you have to select the basic electronics lab here. By scroll down, you can see the basic electronics lab. So by clicking this basic electronics lab, you will find the welcome window on the lab, basic electronics virtual lab, and you can see the introduction, list of experiment, instructions, technology used, etc. So you have to go on the list of experiments. So you can see there are list of experiments here. So in these experiment, I am going to perform one experiment to show you that how can you use a virtual lab. So I am selecting here VI characteristics of a diode. So by clicking this is the window of VI characteristics of diode. So here you can see the theory. This is the theory part. By clicking this theory part, you can see the theory of this experiment. All the theory related to this experiment you can found here. And this is the VI characteristics of diode, reverse wise, forward wise, all things are here. By when you go through this theory part, you have to go through the procedure. These are the points which shows how you can use the virtual lab. So these points are very good, and if you thoroughly read these points, you will easily do the experiment in the simulation. So this is the simulation. So you click here on the simulation, you will get the window VI characteristics of diode, and here you have some options which diode you want to use and something. Different experiments have different type of scenario, so you can do accordingly. So here we choose the forward bias silicon diode. So after clicking this is the portal of your virtual lab, and you can see here the circuit diagram of forward bias silicon diode. This is the diode, this is resistance here, and this is the supply, and 1 ammeter and the voltmeter connected to this circuit. You can see here the instructions here, and this is the experimental table, and you can say observation table, and these are the controls. So you have to choose the diode from here, and here we use 1N4001 diode. We take the reading to the entire range of the DC volt, so we drag this to the 0 and set the resistance around 1000. This is the 998, approximately 1000, and this condition, this is 0 and this is 0. So here is an option that add to table. If I click here, then this reading is stored here in the experimental table. So I click here, add to the table, one reading comes serial number 1, forward voltage 0, forward current 0. Now I increase the DC voltage by clicking here, and again add to the table, one more reading include here. So similarly we increase the DC volt and apply this add to the table options, and we will get the input here. These value you can see here also at ampere and the voltmeter. By increasing these, you can see the variation of the voltage and current. You have to take around 25 readings. Here I am taking less reading because I am just showing you how you can use this platform. So I complete entire range by taking some large steps. You have to take a small step so that your graph will be smooth. So I have taken all the range. Now this is the observation table. You have to take a screenshot here, which will be used in your write-up to show you are doing the experiment. And here you can see below the observation table, this is a graph plot. So this control system, you can see here one more option is there, plot. So if I press here plot, by clicking this plot, I can get the plot here. So this is the current and this is the voltage and this is the VI characteristics of silicon diode in forward wise. And you have to take a screenshot here also. You have to take a screenshot all the results, observation table and values. Okay, so this is the VI plot and this is the procedure. How can you use the virtual lab in this experiment? Similarly, you can do other experiment also. If you will face any problem, you can contact to your concerned faculty. And if you want to check the reverse wise, so you can, here one more option is there, check for reverse wise. By clicking this, you can check this reverse wise, repeat this process again in the reverse wise, so you will get the answer. So I hope you will understand this virtual lab and how can you use the virtual lab. So if still you have any query, so you can contact to your faculty member, and we will provide you some points, some instructions on your Google Classroom, so you can go through those instructions and perform the experiment accordingly. Okay, thank you.